Hey everybody, it's me Margot. I hope you're all doing great. It's been a long time since I've done a video. So, how long has it been? Probably a couple months. But I have to do a video because I've passed a major milestone. I am now 18 months post-op. I'm actually 18 and a half months post-op. 18 months post-op was on October 21st, so it's been a couple weeks since then. Very exciting stuff going on. I hope that you're all doing well. I've enjoyed your videos. And just want to get started with always the stats. You know, I'm up some pounds. I've gained some weight. I think the last time I weighed in and I was at goal was about 174. I think I was between 175 and 180. I'm now about 184. So I've gained about 10 pounds since hitting goal back in March. Am I wigged out about it? I'm not, because I can still fit in all of my clothes. This sounds a little bit corny, but I think I've mainly gained it in my chest and just a little bit in my waist, so everything else seems kind of the same size. Why did I gain weight? I gained weight because I'm not exercising as much, and I think that that is definitely a metabolism booster. I'm also eating more and eating more snacks. So I know what I need to do to get back on track. It's just a matter of doing it. I'm not freaking out. And quite honestly, I'm going through some hormonal changes as well, that this is kind of common at this phase in my life, this pre- or perimenopausal phase. Not to get too graphic with you in terms of hormones or female stuff, but certainly that is a part of this as well, and I'm okay with that because I'm still healthy, I'm still strong, and I still feel really good about myself. So that's a good thing and a plus thing. Where am I at in life? I am now working for a wonderful Christian man as an office manager for a man who owns a lot of investment or apartment buildings, investment property. I'm enjoying it. I work every day, some days all day and some days part day. Mondays and Tuesdays I'm working 9 to 2 on Mondays, and then I'm working 1 to 5 on Tuesdays, and the rest of the week I pretty much work 8 hours. The reason I have my hours jogged like that is because I'm now heading up the women's ministry at my church, which has been a real fun and exciting venture for me. Planning and running the women's Bible study. I've mentioned before, I think on my Facebook, that we're in the book of Esther, which is a Beth Moore Bible study. Awesome Bible study if any of you get to do that. I really recommend it. But there are about 130 women that are involved in this ministry that I'm working alongside another gal to handle, and we're planning the Christmas tea and doing those sorts of things. So I feel like I'm kind of getting the best of both worlds. I get to work, be out in the work world with not too much demand, but then I'm also able to do some ministry stuff, which is where my heart is. So that's nice. I think I'm in a good place that way. Really grateful for being able to have a little more flexible of a schedule. I have today off because I'm getting the house ready. My daughter's having a birthday party. My daughter just turned 18. Can you believe it? Turned 18 yesterday. Sunrise, sunset. Where is the little girl I once knew? I have no idea, but boy, you blink and they grow up on you. Hard to believe. I'm going to try and scan. I don't know if something's wrong with my scanner, but I'm going to try and get some pictures in here at the end of this video of my kids. If not, on me maybe. If not, then maybe next time, or catch my Facebook. Some of you have asked to be friends with me on Facebook. That's great. A lot of you are in the weight loss community. I think it's awesome. I'm a little incognito when it comes to my weight loss surgery. Some of you are kind of out there and joining groups about weight loss surgery and things like that. I would just tell you that I hide some of those comments because not everyone knows that I had that. I have a lot of friends from high school and grade school who I've not let in on that fact. So I'm not ashamed of the fact. If someone asks me if I've had the surgery, I tell them point blank, yes. I will not lie about it. But I just don't think it's anyone's business for me to have to put it out there that, yeah, I had gastric bypass. So anyway, I've got a couple of thoughts I just want to share with you, and I hope that this inspires you. I'm titling this YouTube video, I Know This Much Is True. I've learned so much in the last year and a half. I've learned about nutrition. I've learned about how my head works. I've learned about metabolism, motivation, choices, who I am, who I'm not. You really do kind of find out, the pedal does hit the metal, I guess, so to speak, when you do have a life-transforming experience such as losing a large amount of weight, whether it be 50 pounds or whether it be 150 pounds. That is, you can't help but be impacted. But one thing that I've noticed, and especially listening to some of the people who are as far out surgery-wise as I am, where you focus is where you go. When you're pre-op and when you're just newly post-op, I don't know about you, but I know a lot of us talked about how I lived on that obesity help web or blog. I was looking at those before and after pics. I was looking at the videos of the people and watching them progress and focusing on the transformation of losing weight. I was focusing on looking at old pictures of myself when I was thinner and thinking constantly about how I wanted to be thin and how I wanted to look after I'd lost my surgery, after I'd lost my weight after the surgery. Always focusing on moving forward, getting weight, always looking at the goal. When you hit maintenance and when you hit goal, you shift and you start to focus on what you don't want. You start focusing on, oh gosh, I don't want to gain weight. Oh gosh, I ate too much. Oh gosh. And really, your positive and moving forward attitudes suddenly shift to what you don't. It becomes negative. How many times have we heard on videos, oh, I'm scared to death of gaining the weight back? Well, what are you telling your spirit? And I'll tell you, the spirit, the psyche is, I think 90% of this journey is right here, between your two ears. I do not think, I mean, logistically, yes. You can't eat as much. You are limited in what you eat. But your head determines even that. Your head will determine how much you stretch your pouch, your stomach, your new stomach. Your head will determine what you're thinking. If you're thinking positive, and I'm not trying to sound too metaphysical here, but I think this is a key thing. When you're thinking forward, losing, getting in that pair of pants or that skirt or whatever it is, getting down to that dress size, getting down to that goal weight, or hitting this 160s or 50s or 40s or 30s, or getting in the 100s, that is your goal and that's your focus and that's what you aim toward. When you get to maintenance, you then focus on going backwards, because in essence you're paranoid about going backwards and gaining the weight. Where does your body shift to? Where does your head shift to? It shifts from a positive, healthy, I can do it, to a negative thing. And it's almost like a self-fulfilled prophecy. There is a bit of that in there, that you have to, oh gosh, now I got to maintain, now I got to maintain. There is more to it, and I will tell you that unless you exercise at least 3 times a week, you're going to gain. You're going to gain when you hit goal. It's that simple. Now, some of you, quite honestly, are maintaining by not exercising, but you're not eating. You're not getting enough calories. You're not doing it. I just got my hair cut today and colored, and my girlfriend said, she goes, your hair is so healthy now. I mean, my hair is back to normal. I've got a lot of hair. She had to actually thin it out. My hair is completely back to where it was before. I'm grateful for that, but that's because nutritionally I've given it what it needs. I've given it the vitamins, I've been good with my supplements, and trying to balance out nutritionally. Increase my protein always. Do I take a protein drink every day? I don't. About every other day I take a protein drink, and it's sufficient for me to have enough energy. I probably need to up my iron a little bit now that I'm perimenopausal. That's an issue that women at my phase in life need to adjust. But I love my life. I've got a daughter who's a senior and a son who's a sophomore. My son's football team's in the playoffs. It looks like we might go to state. We have one more game to win, I think, and then we go to state. So it's kind of exciting. My son's on plays tackle, and it's very thrilling. But, you know, these are the good old days, and you just got to think positive. I think that, you know, the Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So if you think fat, you're going to get fat. If you think thin, you're going to get thin. I think that's a big part of this whole journey, and I wish all of you well. I'm going to try and get this up. Sorry, I had some issues with my camera previously, so it didn't work. And sorry the video is so long, but it's good to see all you guys. Keep those videos coming, and I'll talk to you hopefully real soon.